As the name of this little program suggests, normally we are inside Stahls. Today we're both inside and outside for Stahls' annual Autos for Autism event. I even have a VIP guest pass, which means you get to follow me on a VIP guest tour. Stahls' Autos for Autism event opened the doors to its amazing collection to the public for a great cause. Coupled with an awesome cruise night, this year's event drew a record crowd.
It's just a great night to bring everybody out and have a good time and maybe raise a few dollars.
Ted and Mary Stahl have helped raise thousands of dollars for autism awareness, and this year's event attracted car and movie buffs alike. The movie Rain Man starred Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. It also starred one in particular 1949 Buick Roadmaster. This Buick Roadmaster brought here thanks to local collector Kevin Adele.
There was two used for the movie. One was owned by Barry Levinson, and this one was owned by Dustin Hoffman. And he owned it for 34 years, and he had Bonhams put up for sale, and I was the lucky winner.
Besides the fact that it was in the movie and it was owned by Dustin Hoffman, what else makes this car unique?
You know, it was very advanced for its weight. You know, like it was more advanced than Cadillac. You know, it drives like a 1949 Buick, so it doesn't, you know, I'm used to cars that take off and stop, and this is not the car. It's a neat movie car. And I bought it because I like the movie, and I like those two actors, and so I was excited to own it.
So you're saying it needed some work when you got it. So breaking news, Dustin Hoffman neglected the car from Rain Man.
I wouldn't say that, but he hit a lot of curves.
The Rain Man car attracted visitors from near and far, including renowned collector, restorer, and finder of classic cars, Mr. Wayne Carini.
Well, that's why I'm here. I mean, you know, so Terry, who's the manager of the museum, she asked me to do this, said there was a great autism function that was happening. I said I'd be there. I have a 34-year-old daughter with autism, and then we have the other Rain Man Buick. So it sort of all ties together.
Talking to Kevin, the owner of this car now, he said, look, a lot of people don't even realize it's the car when I'm out driving on the street.
Yeah, well, what happened to me is that we have a restoration shop, and Mr. Levinson is a big fan of my TV show, and so he'd seen my daughter on there, knew that she had autism, and here he is, he's making a film about autism. And after the movie, he purchased the car from the owner that loaned it to the movie set, and he sent it to me to have it restored. And I didn't know it was the car, so when it arrived at my shop, I called his secretary and I said, you know, if it's a strange thing. I don't know whose car this is, but it looks just like the Rain Man car. She goes, well, that's because it is. And so what had happened is I restored the car for him. He had no place to store it. Once I was completed with the restoration, I made a deal with him that I'd be able to store the car for him, and he could use it anytime he wanted to, just a day's notice, and I'd have it available. But in turn for that, I said, I will store it for you, but I want to be able to show it around the country and take it to autism charity functions and use it to raise money. And he agreed to that. It's been 10 years, and he's never seen the car in person. And I've been taking the car all over the country showing it, and it's worked out really well. I keep trying to buy it from him, but he says, no, I don't really want to sell it. Even though I've never seen it, Wayne, I trust that it's in good hands.
Among other things, Stahls is known for its collection of television and movie cars. This event also attracted a TV star.
They do such good work, and it's such a good cause that when Terry asked me to come back, I couldn't get here fast enough. And I really enjoyed coming to visit the stuff, and especially the cars are great, but these giant organs and stuff, and the other things that go along with it make it a very unique experience.
But you are a car guy, aren't you?
I'm a gearhead, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, going to George Barris' shop at 11 years old every day will do that to you. And I was lucky enough to be good friends with George and a lot of the other builders of the period. And, you know, I just was around when muscle cars came out and went to the drags when the funny cars were invented and just stuck.
The generous contributions of sponsors and those in attendance helped Stahls raise nearly $30,000 for autism awareness. It was a heartwarming evening and just downright fun. Ted, to be able to open up the collection for an event like this, what's it mean to be able to share it to people, especially for such a good cause?
That's what we're here for. It's see the expression on people's faces, the smiles. That's what we're trying to accomplish.
All right, we've introduced you to cars and we've met some stars. We've been inside and outside Stahls, and they've raised a lot of money for autism awareness. But my chauffeur, Harvey, says it's time to hit the road. So we're putting the pedal to the metal here in the Whoville sedan. We'll see you next time on Inside Stahls. Hit it, Harvey.